Well, let's talk to one of our favourite weathermen, Jim Dale. Morning to you, Jim.
Good
I
morning.
guess,
Good
although
morning, Stephen. Good
perhaps it's
morning,
not been
Rachel.
as bad as some of us were expecting when compared to see what we've had in the papers and things, but this preparation is everything, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Looking ahead and making sure you're doing the right thing, taking on the warnings seriously rather than not. But look, let me bring you right up to date as far as we are concerned at this moment in time. So, look, it's mainly an ice story this morning. We got a -10 at Aviemore, a -9 at Tulloch Bridge. This is the Highlands and the Grampians. Most of the places are around sort of -2s and 1s and 0s, that type of thing. So that's very atypical of the time of year. We might not get to great values today, slightly under, but what you will feel in the south, particularly in the east, is a cold, chilly old wind. Now, the up-to-date bit, we've been waiting for ages. It's us meteorologists looking at how things develop and what we might see going forward. Don't think there's a great deal this week to worry about as far as the snow is concerned. That's say disappearing. It's holding fire for a little while now. This time next week, we are going to see. I think we can now say that there will be significant snow during the course of the middle of next week. There's a cold front that comes down on Sunday that introduces the very cold freezing air, and then we get into the snow fight, if you like. Air masses clashing over the UK. That's going to be around Tuesday, Wednesday next week, which is likely to lay down the sort of pictures you're seeing at the moment in more places than saw in the last few days. So it's all to come, and Aylesbury need to be aware because it will be hitting that area as well.
I had to wear socks to bed last night. You know things are bad when I'm wearing socks in bed. My bedroom was 10 degrees when I was going to bed, so that's how cold it's got at the moment. But listen, you're talking about this snow coming next week. Perhaps that will give a little bit of time for the places that are still struggling with flood water at the moment, the places where there's this time lag. I'm thinking of the West Country,
Yeah.
around Tewkesbury, and perhaps on the Somerset levels, where we know often they have flooding for a long time after the rain stops.
Yeah, not just there, but I noticed near me, Marlow area, the same sort of thing with the River Thames. So yeah, these water levels take time to go down. It isn't an overnight sensation where you just flick your fingers and it's all gone. So it's almost like a clash of elements, if you like. The flood water, the rains are still around. They're still making life difficult, particularly for farmers, by the way. So your vegetable price is likely to go up in the next week or two. You'll see that. But yeah, there's a switch change going on. We've changed air masses, so we're now into this colder stuff, give or take. It's not, as I say, I don't want to go wild about it. It's fairly normal for the time of year. Unlike what we saw yesterday from Copernicus, the climate people in Europe reporting that we got very, very close, 1.48 degrees to global temperatures above pre-industrial level, now averaging 14.98 degrees C. So that's the thing that sticks out for me. When we talk about the cold, we can also talk about the global warmth, which has been now confirmed. So I think we can very easily say to those that deny climate change is going on, and there will be watchers of this program who think that you're wrong. This is going on, and 2024 could well go in the same direction and beat the 1.5 point.